Yes, there we are. Okay, welcome everyone. So some of you will be joining me on Instagram, and some of you have been joining me live or watching the recording on our Whole Health with Rachel and Lucy Facebook group. So if the sound doesn't feel that great on Instagram, then it'll feel better because it's connected to this mic on Whole Health. And let me just check that Instagram's definitely working. Oops. Almost. All right. Yes. Is that going? Yeah, great. Okay, so welcome everyone. Instagram just cut off, so I'm going to repeat that last bit again. If you can hear me okay on Instagram, then you're all good. But I'm using a mic, and this is going live on our Whole Health with Rachel and Lucy Facebook group, and you'll be able to hear me a little bit better. You can watch this live for the next hour, day on Instagram, but on the Whole Health with Rachel and Lucy Facebook group, you'll be able to see it. It will be saved and you'll be able to see it forevermore. So feel free to check in there and you can watch this back again. So the practice we're going to do today are two specific breathing practices. Our breath is such a great way of clearing stagnant energy and also calming the nervous system. And for those of you who have been feeling really anxious recently, this is a really good way of helping us just come back to a place that feels calmer, to help the body switch from the sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight nervous system, to our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest, restore, and digest. So I'm going to show them to you, and you can do them with me if you're practicing at home. And then you'll have a better idea of how you might want to use those different practices depending on how you feel in your day. So let's start with calming the nervous system. So we have, if you think of whenever you are feeling anxious or scared or nervous, touch the body now where you breathe. And I hope that you'll be touching up here. We breathe very quickly and we breathe up into our chest. And if you imagine a newborn baby lying on its back and you notice how its belly naturally rises and falls and it uses that beautiful Buddha belly to breathe, we are born naturally breathing normally, or at least breathing in a way that helps the nervous system know that we're safe. And then with our experiences, often what happens is that stress starts to build a bad habit of breathing higher up into the chest, and this triggers the body into the sympathetic nervous system, or that fight or flight nervous system. So find a comfortable place, and you can use cushions behind you so that your spine is tall. You don't have to be super rigid, but just a sense of freedom so you have lots of space around the belly and around the chest. And first start by taking one hand onto the chest and one hand onto the belly. And if you like, you can close down the eyes. And without directing the breath or changing the breath in any way, just take a moment to notice where the breath is moving in the body. And we're not bringing any judgment to this or trying to change anything, we're just noticing. Are you breathing more into the chest, the hand on the heart? Or are you breathing more into the belly and hand on the belly? Great. And now take both hands onto the belly. Keep your eyes closed if you like, or have a little glance if you're not sure what you should be doing. And begin to breathe more into your belly, into your hands. So breathing in as you let the belly expand out into the hands, breathing through the nose. Breathing out through the nose as you let the belly draw back to the spine. Now, for those of you who have begun to start a habitual breathing of, or you are habitually breathing in the chest, then this might feel weird. You might not feel that there is a lot of movement down here. And so what you can do is fake it before you make it, and encourage this movement by pushing the belly out as you inhale, pushing it out, and then drawing back to the spine as you exhale. Inhale, expanding the belly out into the hands, and exhale, draw it back. Continue this. Breathing deeply into the belly, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw. And then keep this belly breathing. But count your inhale. It doesn't matter how long it is, but begin to count your inhale. Let's say it's 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lengthen out your exhale. So your exhale is longer than your inhale. So maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it doesn't matter what the count is. You can do it in your own time. Breathing into the belly, counting when you naturally want to pause or stop. And exhale and just add on 1 or 2 counts so you're lengthening out your exhale. Belly squeezes back to the spine. Make sure that you're not lifting the shoulders or squeezing the belly in on the last bit of the breath. Keep that Buddha belly, keep it nice and open and wide. If you feel you've got the movement right, you can relax the arms into the lap or into the thighs. But continue this breath by lengthening out the exhale. So by turning the breath deeper into the belly and by lengthening the exhale, we begin to encourage the body to switch into the parasympathetic nervous system. Or at least we tell the body that we're safe, and then the body will naturally switch into the parasympathetic nervous system. So keep this breath going. So whenever you're feeling anxious, this is a really good place to come to. Just take yourself off somewhere. You can put your hands back onto the belly. Great. Now we're going to add on to this, and we're going to start with the full yogic breath, or 3-part breathing. So you start where you've been breathing here. So you start with your inhale into the depths of the belly. Maybe the first third of your inhale goes into your belly. And then the second third, still with the same inhale, but you begin to widen in your ribs. And then the last bit, you keep a nice Buddha belly, but the last little bit tops up in the lungs, top of the lungs. Might not be that much movement. And we exhale, let the lungs come down. Instagram, there we go. Cool. So you breathe deeply first into the belly, then into the ribs, then into the chest. And you exhale in the chest first, ribs fall away, and then belly squeezes the last bit of air out. So it's one inhale. Inhale into the belly first, then the ribs, last bit into the chest, but make sure you don't squeeze the belly in. Just keep filling up like a balloon. Exhale into the chest first, then the belly, then the belly. I'll try and make my t-shirt a little tighter so you can see. So we inhale into the belly first, then the ribs. Keep filling the balloon, and last bit into the chest. Nice, big, full breath. Exhale, chest first, then the ribs. And then you empty the last bit of the air out into the belly. So close down the eyes if you've got this rhythm. You can think of it as a jug, and as you pour the water in at the top, it fills up from the bottom first and fills all the way up to the top. And then as if you were to take the plug out at the bottom, it empties from the top first all the way down to the bottom of the depths of the belly. If you don't need your hands anymore, if you've got this rhythm, you can relax the arms down, close down the eyes. And we're not forcing the breath so much that we're bringing tension into the body. We're just encouraging longer and deeper and fuller breaths. Breathing in and out of the nose. The left nostril stimulates the right side of the brain, and the right nostril stimulates the left side of the brain. We're stimulating Ida and Pingala, two nadis or energetic pathways in the body that run on the left and the right side of the main line in the center of the body. If that's all new to you, just simply keep breathing deeply. Continue with that 3-part breathing. If you've lost it, put your hands on your belly. You can start again. Inhale into the belly first. Keep inhaling as the ribs widen. Last bit into the chest. Exhale. Empty all the way out, down to the depths of the belly. Then continue this, keep going. You're doing a great job. Still filling the breath, filling the belly, filling the lungs. And just notice, without a sense of judgment or without trying to analyze, if there's any part of the body or the breath that feels stuck. Is there any part that feels a little unusual or maybe new, or perhaps you haven't breathed like this for a while? And it's just good to take note. We're not judging or we're not trying to change anything, just taking note of that. So we're still taking that deep belly breathing into the ribs, into the chest. Exhaling down. Okay, one last one of like this. Exhale. And then with your eyes closed, just turn back to a natural rhythm. Notice if you find some more space. Notice if you can witness any more freedom. Okay, and then opening the eyes. So that breath is our full yogic breath, or you can simply have belly breathing, so breathing deeply into the belly. And that breath is really good to help to calm the nervous system. If you're feeling anxious at any point, if you feel like you are starting your day anxious, so that's a really good breath to do, or one to help wind down at the end of the day. So full yogic breath, that's our first breath. The second breath is a really good one to help energize and to get rid of any stale air and to draw in new, fresh oxygen. So if you are at home a lot at the moment, if you are not able to move as much, then it's a really great idea to start the day with this breath. So this is Kapalabhati. So I'm going to squeeze in my t-shirt again so you can see. So for those of you who are new to this, put your hands back onto your belly. And what we do is we exhale through the nose with a little kick in the belly. The inhale comes in naturally, so it's not hyperventilating. We're not doing this. We're just kicking a little exhale. Let's see if I can show you sideways. So you can see my belly's nice and relaxed, and we give it a little kick. And we exhale through the nose. So we're going to do a few rounds of this. I'm going to count you. If you feel that I'm going too fast for you, just slow it down. Doesn't matter how many you do. And if you're used to this and you've done this before, then feel free to speed it up a little bit. If you're new to this, then place your hands on your belly, or you can just relax your hands down on your lap. So let's begin. Let's empty all of the air out. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale 2/3 of the way. And begin. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going. Little kick. We'll do 20 more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 2, 1, exhale all the air out. Exhale. Long, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale to start again. Inhale 2/3 of the way up. Inhale. Exhale to begin. Relax the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. That's 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. 40. 50. 10, 9, 8, 7. Little kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. One last round. Inhale 2/3. Inhale. And begin. Exhale. 5. Nice. Only exhaling through the nose. Count 20 more. Exhale. 20, 19, 18, 16, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I can't count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Exhale all the air out. Long, deep inhale. Relax the shoulders. Exhale. One more inhale. And then let the breath return back to its natural rhythm. Notice any buzzing sensations in the body. Notice if the breath feels any freer in any part of the chest. We're not trying to change or judge anything, just noticing. And begin to open the eyes. So there we have it. We have 2 breaths. And it's over to you now to really use these breaths in a way that serves you best. So if you have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, I don't suggest that you do Kapalabhati right now. I suggest that you go to the first breath that we did and continue with those long, deep belly breaths and the full yogic breath. So breathing into the belly, then the ribs, then the chest, exhaling the chest first, then the ribs, then the belly. And just begin to widen your breath capacity and to bring more calming oxygen into the body. And if you're feeling you're very stagnant, and if you want to clear your energy and to clear any stale air and to lift your energy, then that last breath that we just did is a really great way of clearing that any stale air and any stale carbon dioxide, and to bring in and flush in new oxygen into the body. So I hope you enjoy. Head over to Whole Health with Rachel and Lucy Facebook group. Request access if you haven't already. We'll give you access, and then you can see this video for eternity. There's a donation link if you feel you'd like to donate for this class. And if that's not available for you now, then this is my gift to you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.